Hello and welcome. I've turned the camera on just as I'm about to finish the rest of this die cut. I've already cut out two of the whole thing in green, and then I've cut another one out in lavender or violet, whatever colour you want to call that. I would call it lavender. But I just wanted to do a two-tone fairy so that it goes in with the page that I'm working on. And it's proven to be quite fiddly. So forgive me please if I don't talk a lot right now, because I am trying to get this in position correctly. And you can imagine with these little pieces how difficult it is just to get a dot of glue rather than a whole mess of glue. Now this one is the single flower. I could have done just the whole thing in the green, but I did want to put the fairy in with a little bit of colour on her, so that she coordinates with the rest of the page that I'm working on, which I will show you in a moment, or 2 moments actually, because it's going to take me longer than a moment to get this sorted and on the page nicely, or on the cutout nicely. It's very fiddly doing this, but I love it. I love the end result of a die that's been played with and colour has been added to it, and it's just so pretty. You know, when you see a die go from all green to multicolour, it makes my heart sing. It's paper piecing at its finest. It's my humble opinion anyway. I've got several dies that I need to work on paper piece, and I think I might do that whilst I'm doing my altered notebooks, so that we just don't have the pictures that I've cut out of a book. That's something a little bit different sort of thing. Not wanting to go up in place where it's supposed to be going. Well, I guess you're going to have a little bit of a green background, but that's okay too. I can just poke that little hole out in there, that would be good. Oh, it's going to dry clear, so I don't know why I'm fussing too much. Okay. Tiny little flower here has to come over here. And then we can work on this fairy. And yes, I'm just putting my glue pot down on its side because I need the glue to stay down by the nozzle. Alright, little sweetie, come here. She needs to have a reasonable amount of glue on her because she's the top layer and I want her to stay put. But I still don't want to go slap happy with the glue in case we get too much of a bleed out. Thank goodness we've had a bit of a change in weather and my glue is not gushing everywhere. Nothing worse in warm weather having your glue that is normally tacky becoming extra runny, because it just goes wherever you don't want it to go. Okay, I think I've got her fairly well covered. Little hand might need a wee dot more. Okay, let's see how good I can be. Oh, this is so fiddly. Of course, she's wriggled a little bit out of here. Let's see if I can get the rest of her in line. So fiddly. But oh so worth it. Well, they're all going to have a little bit of a green background. I guess that's okay. Alright. What can I hold her up on to show you? White. Excuse my arm reaching across. What do you think? Think she'll pass muster? I think so. Okay. All right. Now, what I'm working on, I've already put the page onto the book as I usually do. I called it Vivacious Violet. I know that these flowers almost, well, they probably are pink, but there's just a tint of lavender and violet in them, so that's why I'm calling it that. Now, let me see, little love, where you're going to fit best. I think just there. She really does blend in a little bit, doesn't she? What if I put her over there? Or down here? Yeah, I think I might put her down the bottom. And put that flower there. That one there. Salvia can go in there, and whatever these are called, I cannot remember for love nor money, they can go over there. Okay, this is how the book is going to go, folks. Oh, I put some sticky on the back of that. That was good. Yep, she says as she tries to get it off. There it goes. I'm saving little Miss Fairy to last because she's going to be fiddly with all those little bits and pieces that I need to glue. It's going to be super fun. I do hope you're enjoying this fabulous Florals book. I'm really enjoying making it. And I know I put it a little bit over the edge. And that's okay too, that was intentional. Because I've got a little bit of double-sided tape here that didn't clean off the way it was supposed to. And there's a matching piece over there. It just looks super grungy. And I don't want super grungy in this book. Oh look, that's coming off okay. I'll be left with a little piece that looks like it's been over-erased. That's much better than a dirty looking piece of glue. Oh, we have rain. How beautiful. I watered half of my front lawn this morning, and I had magpies and their baby in the sprinkler and in the puddles that have amassed in my lawn, and they were having an absolute wonderful ball. I didn't want to turn the sprinkler off, so I waited for them all to disappear so that they could have some fun. They were absolutely loving it. They're jumping in and out of the water and, as I said, bathing in the puddles, flapping their wings around. They were all too sodden, really, to go flying off, but they must have kept their flight feathers dry enough to take off. Even baby did. So they're all very clever. But they just look beautiful, and every now and then one of them would give a whistle or a song, whatever you like to call it. And I was just so impressed. It was beautiful. You know, earlier this week we had temperatures of 40 plus. And it was not very pleasant at all. Today it's 25 and overcast with rain now. How awesome is that? It's only light sprinkles, so I don't feel too paranoid about having watered my lawn. I was going to do the other half later tonight because I got to about 9:30 and I thought, right, I better turn it off. I didn't want the sun coming in and baking the lawn and cooking it with its fresh water or whatever it does. Oh, that was clever. I took the backing off and left the gluey part on my finger. Yay, Ruth. Let's see if I can be that clever again. No. Actually, by the time you see this video, hopefully the hot weather will have stayed away for a bit longer, because I'm pre-recording this one. I just had the page going, so I thought, right, I will get to work on it, and then forgot that I was talking about the current weather instead of the weather that's going to be on the 4th of February. I hope you will forgive me for that. Oh, the rain smells beautiful. Nothing better than rain on dry soil. It smells just divine. Now, your flowers head to the sun, so we've got to head up to the top of the page. And And there we go, lovely. Oh, no, we're not. We're not done yet. I forgot little Miss Fairy, didn't I? Turn over, baby girl. Okay, here we go with the sticky stuff. Now I need every one of the little tips and branches to be glued upon. This is going to take me a minute or so, I'm sorry. And a couple of them are really out of whack, so it's going to look like there's double, or it might even look like a 3D thing, I don't know. The worst of these beautiful filigree type dies that have got a lot of detail in. They do take a little bit of work to apply them to a page. Because I didn't think to put any double-sided tape on here. I've done that before with some of the more intricate dies, and I've had the world's worst effort trying to get it off successfully without tearing the die. So for some of them it's worth it, other times it is not. And I didn't really want to mess this die up, because it's so pretty. I certainly have not been put off using it again. I will use it again. Some dies you think, oh, can't be bothered with that one, but no, not this one. This is just too pretty to leave sitting in that storage area. Come on, where's the glue? It's got stuck, hasn't it? Oh, there we go. Oh, big one. Can spread that out a little bit everywhere. Tiny little things representing the ropes on the swing are just as bad as the branches on this little tree. Sweet. Need to hold that last little piece in place while I dab it with glue. Hoping these little dots of glue are going to be strong enough to hold it down. Glue's clumping on me for some reason. Out bullet again, that'd be right. Okay, let's hope that it all hasn't dried out over this side. Okay, let's get the pin in and get this onto the page. Gone under the book. Not much glue, thank goodness. Okay, here we go. Oh, that looks lovely. I was thinking about putting some glitter on it, but I don't think I want to. I just want to leave her the way she is. Maybe on her wings. Now, what colour could I put on her wings? I've only got a deep purple. I could put pink on there, couldn't I? Yes, of course I can. Shake the you-know-what out of it. Life, that is. Let's not be crude, ladies and gents. Let's be nice. Okie doke. Oh, I'd better put the pin into this too. I'll have to clean that pin off. It's too gluey now. Oh, lovely. I think I'll just cover her little wing, because you'll still see the lavender behind it, because this is not a really bulky or vibrant pink. It just shows up lovely. Oh, that wasn't very good grammar. It shows up beautifully. And I think on the flowers as well. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Alright, loves, that's it for today. I do hope you've enjoyed this vivacious violet page, double layout. I think it's and I do love that little fairy. She's just gorgeous. Okay, there it is, the entire page. And, double page actually. And I will thank you very, very much for watching. Take care, keep smiling and keep crafting. Bye-bye for now.